So here we will discuss about the packing techniques used in the column chromatography. So the packing techniques used in the column chromatography, first one is dry packing and another one is the wet packing. So the column should be free from impurity. Before using column, it should be washed properly and dried. Before filling column with stationary phase, cotton glass wool is kept. It should be uniformly filled. First one we will discuss about a dry packing. In this, the required quantity of adsorbent is poured as fine dry powder in the column and the solvent is allowed to flow through the column till equilibrium reached. Adsorbent is packed in the column in dry form. The column is filled up to 3/4 of the actual height of the column. The empty head above the surface of the packed column is filled with mobile phase. But the demerit of the dry packing, after filling, tapping can be done to remove void air bubbles are entrapped between mobile phase and stationary phase, and the column may not be uniformly packed. Cracks appear in the adsorbent present in the column. Wet packing. This is the ideal technique. The slurry of adsorbent with the mobile phase is prepared and is poured into the column. The stationary phase settle uniformly in column and there is no entrapment of air bubbles. There will not be any cracks in the column of adsorbent. Any air bubble trapped in the slurry should be removed by the help of long glass rod by agitation. Solvent is continued to run down unless the level of liquid attains height of nearly 1 centimeter above the top of the level of the packed column. The bands eluted from the column will be uniform and ideal for suppression. So that is wet packing. That is the diagram for the wet packing, how we can prepare the column for the wet packing. The sample which we will introduce can be pre-dissolved in the solvent, that is in which the compound freely dissolve. If the compound is not freely dissolved, then we can make the slurry of that compound by using silica. Development technique. After the column chromatography, how we can identify whether the product is coming or not. We can identify the product we can identify the product by the help of TLC, and the TLC can be detect development technique, TLC can be detected by using the various type of spraying reagent. So before detection of the TLC or the identification of the compound, we can develop the or we can separate the compound on the basis of the TLC. So the TLC solvent, in which solvent the compound can move easily or separate more or resolve more, in which system, in which percentage the substance can separate more, we can use that percentage for the separation of the compound in the column chromatography. We can use two type of technique for the separation of the component. First one is the isocratic illusion. Iso means same composition solvent or single concentration solvent, and gradient is a different composition or having two solvent in a solvent system for the separation of the compound. So isocratic having only one solvent, but the gradient illusion having more than one solvent for the separation of the compound. If the compound separated in the column chromatography procedure, detection of the components procedure are colored. The progress of the separation can simply be monitored visually. If the compound to be isolated from column chromatography are colorless, in this case a small fraction of the eluent are collected sequentially in label tube, and the composition of each fraction analyzed by TLC. Eluting the sample component A, B and C as a column progress. Elute on the basis of the polarity of the compound, or on the basis of the polarity of the mobile phase, we can use for the separation of the column chromatography of compound. Column chromatography analyzing, we can use TLC for the identification or analyzation of the analyzing of the compound. Factors affecting the column chromatography. Factors affecting the column chromatography. Dimension of the column. Column efficiency has been improved by increasing the length width ratio of the column. Particle size of the column packing. Separation to be improved by decreasing the particle size of the adsorbent. Packing of the column. Quality of solvent. Solvent having low viscosity is giving better results. Solvent flow rate should be uniform, and low flow rate gives better resolution. So here we will discuss also about the application of the column chromatography. First one is separation of mixture of compound, isolation of active constituent, estimation of drug in formulation, isolation of active constituent, active metabolites, and separation of the diastereomers. Column chromatography is best studied to separate active principle from plant material, to separate impurities along with the important constituents, isolation of metabolites from important components, used for determination of phytomenadione in tablets and injection, also used for the determination of fluocinolone acetonide, beta-methasone in formulation, used for the separation of carbohydrate and derivatives, and also separate the alkaloids and glycosides. Advantage of column chromatography: any type of mixture can be separated, any quantity of mixture can be separated, wider choice of mobile phase. Disadvantage is time consuming process, and the more amount of mobile phase are required. Thank you.